Hi beautiful soul, welcome back to Fitness with Apoorva with me Apoorva Jairajan. Today is day 4 of our 7-day yoga challenge, and in this video we will be doing some twists that are super awesome and are great for your digestion and will help you relax. So this is a perfect practice if you're a beginner and are just starting out your yoga journey. So get into something comfortable, roll out your yoga mat and let's get started. Before we jump into today's practice, don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you're new here and click the bell icon so that you can be notified when I drop more videos. Let's come down to the mat in a comfortable Sukhasana. If you feel that this asana is a little difficult or uncomfortable for you, you can go ahead and use a cushion right underneath your hips to give you a bit of elevation. And taking a second to just bring our awareness in this present moment. You can choose to keep your palms on your knees, gently aligning your head over your heart and your heart over your hips. You can always take a second to close your eyes or soften your gaze here, just to tune in to today's practice. Observe your breathing. And once you're here, you can take a second to practice some deep breaths. So inhaling in through the nose and exhaling out through the mouth. One more time, just like that. Inhale and exhale. One last time, inhale and draw out your exhalation for as long as you can. Empty it all out. Alright, gently flutter your eyes open. So today's practice is going to be all about twists. Our focus is mainly around twisting the spine, twisting the body and the torso. So it is associated with wringing out the toxins, which is why we call it a detox practice. Alright, so be very mindful of your breathing throughout the practice. So gently bring your palms to your sides, and as you inhale, lift your right hand up to the ceiling. And as you exhale, get your right hand down to your left knee. We'll be very gentle as we begin the practice. Sit up a little taller, and as you exhale, start to twist your torso, shifting your gaze to the back. No need to force anything here, we're just moving with our awareness and our breath. Feel that twist in your spine, in your core. You can also choose to close your eyes if you really want to feel the asana. And once you feel ready, inhale and exhale to twist and come back to neutral. Hands placed back on the mat. Inhale, moving to the other side. And as you exhale, your left hand comes on your right knee. Gently place it, lifting your chest a little higher. And as you exhale, start to twist, shifting your gaze to the back or over your shoulder, whichever feels comfortable. Try to straighten your spine, so using the back hand for support. Twisting from your core, from your navel. Awesome. Once you're ready, inhale. And as you exhale, come back to neutral. From there, I'm just going to shift to the side so that you're able to see. Let's come into a Dandasana. So opening out your feet and your legs down, straight down on the mat. You can choose to gently shift your buttocks away so that your sits bones are directly in contact with the mat. Alright, now once you're in your Dandasana, let's set up for a solid Dandasana, placing the back of the lower body firmly into the mat, pushing your heels away and lifting your toes up to the ceiling, engaging your quads, engaging your hamstrings, and making sure that your head stays over your heart and your heart stays over your hips. I know it's a little difficult, so if you're finding this a little challenging, remember that you always have the option to keep a cushion underneath your hips. Alright, from here, inhale and lift both your hands up, drawing the energy from the ground all the way up into your fingertips. And exhale, twist to the left side. So your left hand comes to the back and your right hand comes around the left side of your buttock. From there, inhale and lift your right leg so that your knee is pointing upwards, and place your right leg to the outside of your left knee. Make sure that your foot is firmly placed into the ground and both the sits bones, that is both the buttocks, are firmly placed into the mat. Now observe that my left leg is kept active and I am staying here on my core, not on my hands, but I am using my core to keep myself lifted. You can choose to look over straight or shift your gaze to the back in Meru Vakrasana. Make sure that your spine is straight and you are taking care of your lower back by engaging the core. Awesome. From there, inhale, and as you exhale, take a quick counter stretch. So moving to the other side, hug your right knee in with your left hand, counter stretch to the back, and exhale to release it all down. So get your right leg down, shake it a little bit, and we'll move to the other side. Alright, inhale, lift both your hands up, and this time exhaling, twist to the right side. So place your right hand down, making sure that your spine is straight. And on the next inhale, lift your left leg up so that your knee is pointing up to the ceiling, and place it on the outside of the right leg. Once you're here, place your left palm or your left hand as close to your right buttock as possible, making sure that your foot stays firmly placed in the mat and your butt is in contact with the mat at all times. Meru Vakrasana. Feel that deeply detoxifying twist in your core. You have an option to also bend your elbow at the back so that you can reach a range, and shift your gaze to the back. Awesome. When you feel ready, inhale, lift up a little higher, and exhale, taking a quick counter stretch. And inhale, sit up a little taller, exhale to release the twist. Awesome. Alright, once you come back to neutral, back to your Dandasana, gently bring both your knees to point up to the ceiling and your feet placed on the mat. We'll just do a couple of windshield wipers. So place your hands at the back for a bit of extra support. Lifting your chest, inhale and drop your knees to one side and to the other. Take your time with this. This is also an excellent twisting warm up for your hips. Stay light on your fingertips. Awesome. Gently bring both your knees in to hug towards your chest. Lifting your feet off the mat. Just balancing on your butt for a little bit. Awesome. When you feel ready, just gently cross your feet. Place both your hands on the mat and come into an animal posture. So again, making sure that your animal posture is perfectly aligned. Open out your fingers wide. Make sure that your shoulder, your elbow and your wrists are in one straight line and your knees are hip distance apart, right underneath your hips. Making sure that your front body rises up to meet the back body and your neck is in line with your spine. Awesome. As you inhale, drop the belly, lift the chest, look forward and shift your gaze up to the ceiling. Exhale to round the spine, arch your back, get your belly in towards your spine, push the mat away and let your head hang down, completely relaxed in your neck. Just warming up our spine right here. So inhaling into cow, shifting your gaze to the top. And as you exhale, around the belly, bring your navel up towards your spine, round the spine, arching your back, pushing the mat away. Now we'll take a couple of barrel rolls. So moving with your spine in any which way feels comfortable. Imagine that you're completely using all the points of your spine to rotate clockwise first, then anti-clockwise. This feels amazing on the spine. Use your neck as well, use your shoulders, your hips. Awesome. From there, bring your spine back to neutral. And once you're here, inhale to release the right leg at the back and gently carving a line with your toes to point towards the left side of the mat. So you feel an obvious turn in your spine. You can also choose to look over your shoulder towards the toe. This is also a great way to mobilize the spine. Awesome. Exhale and bring that toe back. From there, moving to the left side. So inhale, drawing the left toe to the back of the mat, gently carving a circle or an arc towards the right side and shifting your gaze towards the right side of the mat, towards the toes. Awesome. Exhale and bring your left leg back. You can take a wide stance in your knees. So open out your knees wide and gently get your hips down towards the mat, heavy, placing your arms forward and gently get your forehead and chest down on the mat, child's pose. Taking a couple of nice deep breaths. Let your hips find their way to the mat, letting it all go. Awesome. From there, inhale, lift your head, neck and chest up, placing your hands firmly into the ground. Get your knees in towards each other and we will take a nice flow to improve our circulation. Alright, so curl your toes on the mat. And using your knees, inhale to lift your knees and your hips off the mat. and stretch into Parvatasana. Awesome. You can walk the dog here. So gently taking your dog out for your walk. Bending one knee, bending the other. Awesome. Once you feel ready here, inhale to lift your right leg up, straightening your hips in one straight line. Exhale, get your knee in towards your chest and place your right foot at the top of the mat between your fingertips. Now pivot the back leg so that you have a bit of a strong foundation for a warrior one. So inhale, once you feel that you're completely balanced here, inhale, lift up first and get both your hands up off the mat into a solid warrior one. Make sure that the back edge of the back foot is completely placed into the mat. Once you're here, inhale and twist your upper body to the right side. Exhale, bring both your hands up. One more time, just like that. Inhale and twist your upper body to the right side. Exhale completely. Inhale, bring both your hands all the way up. Stretch into your warrior one using your core to keep your body up. And exhale, get both your hands down on the mat. Now pivot the back leg, get your back knee down and your back toes down. And from there, into a runner's lunge. So hips coming down heavily towards the mat. Inhale, lift your chin and chest up, opening out your chest and fingers lightly touching the mat. If you're ready for a twist here, place your left hand firmly on the mat and inhale, get your right hand up towards the ceiling to stretch and twist into your runner's lunge. Exhale, bring your right hand down, curl the back toe, lift the back knee, placing the back foot firmly into the mat. Inhale, come back up for your warrior one. Exhale, turn into warrior two. I know this is a bit of a dynamic practice. From there, straighten the front leg so the front knee straightens up a bit. Inhale and drive your body forward and down. You can go as low or as high as you want to in your Trikonasana. And place your left hand on your waist to first open out your chest, making sure that the back leg stays connected, firmly placed in the mat, or also place your left hand all the way up to stretch in Trikonasana. As you exhale, start to shift your gaze to the mat and bend the front knee again, placing your hands up again into warrior two. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, rain all this back down, placing both your hands on the mat and lift the right leg off the mat, stretching back into Parvatasana. Awesome, just like that on the other side. Inhale with your left leg up this time. Exhale, placing your left foot to the front of the mat. Now pivot the back foot. Place the back end, the back edge of the back leg firmly into the mat. Inhale, lift up warrior one. From there, inhale and exhale into your side twist. Inhale, warrior one all over again. One more time. Exhale. Twist to the side. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, get your palms back down to the mat. Pivot the back leg, place the back knee and the back toes firmly down on the mat. Hips are heavy, moving down towards the mat. So hands come to graze lightly on the mat. And once you're here in your runner's lunge, place the right palm firmly into the mat and lift your left hand up to the ceiling. Twisting in our runner's lunge. Exhale, drive that left hand back down. Inhale, lift your right knee and your right leg off into a low lunge. Pivot the back leg once more. Coming up into your warrior one again. And shifting into warrior two. I know this is getting a little difficult for your lower body, but stick with me for a bit. Warrior two. From there, inhale, straighten the front leg, this time your left leg. Inhale, drive your body forward. Exhale to stretch into Trikonasana. Opening out your chest. Shifting your gaze either to the mat or towards your fingertips. Exhale, gently bend the front knee, opening out into warrior two again. And reverse the warrior, stretching your hands to the back. Inhale, rain it all back down, so hands come down to the mat. Pivot the back leg, stretch the left leg. And take a couple of seconds here in Parvatasana or downward facing dog. Bring your chest as close to your thighs as possible. And once you're here, shift your gaze to the front of the mat between your palms and walk your feet forward between your palms. So bring your feet together here to touch, making sure that the midline is zipped. And you can have a bend in your knees. Exhale, fold forward, completely relax your head and neck. Inhale, half lift, straighten out the spine. Bring your elbows close to your body and drive the crown of your head forward. Exhale, let it all go. Inhale this time into Utkatasana, placing your tailbone tucking in, and as you exhale, twist to the left side. Place your elbows in a straight line, so one elbow pointing upwards, the other elbow to the side of your left knee. Inhale, drive up into Utkatasana again. Exhale, twist to the other side. I know it's a little intense, but just stick with me, we're almost done. Lift your chest a little bit here. Inhale, coming back to Utkatasana. And as you exhale, drive yourself up into Tadasana. Take a couple of seconds here to notice how you feel. Notice your breathing. Notice any sensations you may be feeling. Take a nice deep breath. To absorb the effects of today's practice. Take a second to acknowledge any emotions that you may be experiencing. And gently bring your forehead down towards your fingertips in a namaste. I hope you enjoyed today's practice and you found this video useful. If you did, please don't forget to leave a comment below letting me know what you thought of it, and also share this video with all your friends and family so that they can join you on this beautiful journey that you've taken for yourself. Also, don't forget to share your beautiful post-practice sweat fees with me on my Instagram. You can check me out right here at Fitness with Apoorva, and also use the hashtag SweatFee. Join me on this 7-day yoga challenge, and I will see you in tomorrow's video, which is day 5, a mobility and flexibility yoga routine on our Flexi Friday. Until then, stay safe, stay home, stay healthy. Please keep practicing. Namaste.